I'm Chef Whitney Aronoff, and I wanted to do a little tutorial today about ozone therapy. It's something that I do every morning and every day that I get home after working in the kitchen. It helps me stay healthy, and I just wanted to share this alternative wellness option just because there's so many ways to stay healthy and there's so many ways to be healthy. One part of it is the quality of the food that we eat, and another part of it is our lifestyle, and then other practices that we bring into our life to keep us thriving, to continue to support this physical body, as well as our emotional, spiritual, etheric, so on, so on. So today I just wanted to talk about ozone therapy. Like I mentioned, every morning when I get up, I do this, and then I do it sometime in the afternoon or really early evening, usually right after I get home from working in the kitchen all day. I have to say this helps my sinuses. It keeps my nose and sinuses completely clear. It gives me lots of energy. It helps me sleep well. For me, that's what I get from it, and I don't get sick. I don't want to make any claims, but I'm really lucky. I don't suffer from colds or flus during different seasons or seasonal changes because I work really hard to take care of myself. And it's not hard work. It's just things that I have in my lifestyle, like lymphatic massage and dry brushing and salt baths and baths with apple cider vinegar and foot detox soaks and working out every day. And I would say this ozone therapy. So this is the machine. I'll show it to you guys. It's a medical grade machine. It's from Germany. And I got it through a dentist, actually. I got it through Advanced Airways Solutions and Dr. Blair Bittner, I think it is. But I'll put the information in the notes here on YouTube. And I'm going to literally show you how I do it every day. So you take the ozone twice in one session, meaning every morning I take the ozone in twice in 2 different ways, and then every afternoon I do the same thing. The first way is through the nose, and I hold it to activate and clear and detox the sinuses and the pathways here, which also affects the third eye. Most people don't realize how, this is all of our third eye. This is our golden bowl. This is our intuition, and we have to clean all of this out and make sure that there's no congestion, there's no inflammation there if we want to better tap into ourselves. So the first round is here, and then the second round, you'll blow the ozone out of your ears, which will support you in hearing better. And even someone like me who has great hearing, it even gets better, and also shows you what side has more congestion. So for instance, I always have more congestion here on my right side. And so when I blow the ozone out of my ears, it always goes out of my left ear first because that side is clean and clear. My right ear is a little more clogged, which I didn't realize because it's connected to the sinus. So this is how I set it up, guys. So I'll kind of show you a little bit from here, and then I'll have to turn it back around in order to make it safe for me to do this. But I use a 30 millimeter syringe. It's a plastic syringe. It's a one-time use. You can also get glass with a disposable end. It comes like this. You open it up and you give it a few pumps. There are smaller sizes and larger sizes depending on what you need, and the doctors and the organization that you purchase this through will make sure that you start with what you can handle. So you pump this when it's brand new, and then you keep it tight and closed, and you simply screw it on here. There's only one place on the screen for the air to pump in and out. So you can see it's a really simple device. There aren't 50 million pieces to it. All you have is your plug here, so I can plug it into the wall to turn it on. And then you have your oxygen. And the oxygen's prescription grade oxygen, and you can get it from the doctor or dentist that you purchase your machine through. So once I run out of oxygen, I'll just go back to them and they'll help me get more. But it's really simple. I press the power button, and then I press the number 1 here, and I'm just gonna fill this up all the way. So it's really, really easy. I'm gonna take it in, I'm gonna hold it for 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna blow it out of my nose. And then I'm going to take some breaths, give myself a minute. I'm going to do it again. And on the second time that I do it, I'm going to blow it out my ears. And so the first thing I always do before I take in any oxygen is just make sure that I'm breathing deeply. So I do 3 large deep breaths through my nose to make sure I'm opening that up and to prepare myself to hold the oxygen. So feel free to join me. It's just a good practice. It feels so good. All right, so let's take deep, deep breaths through our nose. All right, I'm ready to go. So you can watch me do this. So you'll notice 2 things that I did there. I closed my eyes because I don't want any of the ozone to actually go into my eyes. When I put the ozone into my nose, I can hold the syringe right underneath my nose, but sometimes some of the air that you push out can flow up to your eyes. So I don't want to get it in my eyes. I just do it with my eyes closed. If you get it in your eyes, you just simply wash your eyes out or you take a heavy dose of vitamin C. It's perfectly safe. Another thing I like to do is I also like to have the windows open. Again, if for some reason, I lose hand-eye coordination during the process and I squirt it out somewhere, at least the ozone isn't going to be here where I start to breathe it into my lungs or get it into my eyes. It can go out the window. We're not pulling it into our lungs. We're simply holding it in our sinuses to clean and clear our sinuses. When you start to do research on all the different things that ozone therapy can support and help you feel better and clean and clear from your physical body, you'll notice that you can put it in bags and put it around your feet. You can do full body bags. There are so many different ways that you can take in ozone. You'll also see that you can take it in through your blood. The benefits and the opportunities to use it go on and on and on. So I'm going to show you the second round that I do. So I do that first round. I wait a minute and then I take the second round and I'm going to blow it out my ears. So I use that same syringe or you can use a new one. It is single use, so your doctors would recommend that you open a new one for second round, but you do what works for you. I'm going to turn it on, take it in again, then I'll toss this, unplug it, be done, go about my day. I do notice for me, because I'm clearing out years of sinus issues. I do live in Southern California. It's a very dry climate. Different things bloom different times of year. People tend to have a lot of sinus issues around here. And I do probably blow my nose, or my nose will run about 30 minutes to an hour after I did this. It's a really nice detoxification. So I do like to keep a little tissue nearby or in my pocket after I do this. So here's round 2. So if you notice that time, I held it again for 10 seconds and then I blew it out of my ears and then blew it out of my nose. So it's as simple as that. A few other things that you are probably curious about: when I have this plugged in there, I have it filled up basically 3/4, then I turn it off, then I turn off the flow of oxygen. So then it ultimately fills up all the way. So, and then the setting that I use on the oxygen machine is I go to 1/4. That's what works for me right now. You can adjust it. And then also when you buy these machines, you do get the attachment where you can just breathe in fresh oxygen for 15 minutes for an energy boost. You change the setting to 1. You do it for 15 minutes. And so if you've had a really long day at work, or you have a special, activity halfway through the day and you just need an energy boost, this is a great way to get a natural energy boost. Instead of doing the therapy that I just did, you literally would just sit with the other attachment and just breathe in the oxygen for 15 minutes. So the uses are endless on this. I just wanted to show you like a basic daily maintenance that you can do with one of these machines, and that I am doing with one of these machines, so I can continue to be healthy. I can have the energy to do what I want to do every day, as well as support my clients as a health supportive chef. I just think that there's lots of tools in our tool belts that we need to have in order to support us in having this multidimensional experience. And I hope you guys find this helpful. Feel free to leave comments, ask questions, and I'll be sure to list the doctor's office that I ordered my ozone machine through, and all the other people that introduced me to ozone and that support me along my wellness journey. I'll be happy to share that there. So thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you guys soon. Take care.